Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLoon 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Brian Laundrie crime scene, now home to yoga and horseback riders, 4 years after his bones found in alligator-infested swamp. The alligator-infested swamp, where Brian Laundrie killed himself, has become an idyllic sanctuary 4 years after the horrific case. Exclusive pictures obtained by the U.S. Sun revealed parkgoers enjoying yoga and horseback riders embarking on peaceful rides close to the spot where the bones of Gabby Petito's killer were found. In October 2021, cops found Brian's body in the swampy reserves of the Carlton Reserve, which is connected to the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park in Sarasota, Florida, after searching the area for over a month. Now, visitors would never guess the calm greenery was once a disturbing crime scene where the nightmarish hunt for Brian, 23, ended after he strangled his fiancée to death on their cross-country road trip in August 2021. Pictures of the park obtained by the U.S. Sun show people practicing yoga in the grass of the environmental park. Other groups of people were seen hiking on the 3.7 miles of trails in the heavily wooded area. Horseback riders and bikers were also seen taking to the trails. Park visitors are known to enjoy camping, birdwatching, and fishing at the site. The park is covered in massive trees and sprawling green spaces, including marshes and wetlands in the humid Florida weather. The land is home to wildlife, including deer and alligators, who are known to inhabit the swampy waters that rise when the park floods each year. Brian's body was found in the T. Mabry Carlton Jr. Memorial Reserve, which is a 25,000-acre wildlife refuge next to the park. He was submerged in 3 feet of water, which is why officials weren't able to locate his bones in the initial searches of the park. Divers were brought in for the search because of the challenging environment, which posed risks for search crews who had to wade through waist-deep water that was infested with gators and snakes. Brian had rotted there for weeks, meaning his body was mostly decomposed when cops stumbled upon it on October 20, 2021. Grisly details in the report by the Florida Medical Examiner's Office revealed his scattered bones were gnawed on by raccoons and feral dogs in the park after his death. Cops used his dental records to confirm his identity. Gabby Petito, 22, was last seen on August 24, leaving a hotel in Utah. Here is a timeline of Gabby Petito's disappearance. Officials found his green shorts, backpack, and handgun in the dirt near the scene, which was cut off to the public by overgrown vegetation, the report said. At a nearby spot, cops found a small notebook in a dry bag containing a handwritten letter where Brian confessed to killing Gabby. In his note, Brian also apologized to his family and said, "Please do not make life harder for my family. They lost a son and a daughter." Chris and Roberta Laundrie refused to participate or engage in the search for Gabby after her family launched a panicked nationwide hunt for their daughter, after Brian returned home from their trip alone. However, Chris and Roberta tipped cops off to center the search for Brian in the Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park. Cops began to hunt for Brian after they found Gabby's body in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Brian had told his parents he was going on a hike in the Carlton Reserve, which isn't far from the family's home in Northport, on September 13, 2021. He never came home. Days later, Chris and Roberta told the FBI and Northport Police Department they wanted to search the park for their son. The search was the subject of nationwide attention as the mystery unfolded, with online sleuths like Dog the Bounty Hunter weighing in on the case. Christopher and Roberta were often seen joining search parties and canvassing the reserve on their own before Brian's body was found on October 20. His skeleton was found about 2 to 3 miles inside Carlton Reserve from the entrance. Brian died after he shot himself with a gun. His death was ruled a suicide. A recent Netflix docuseries called American Murder. Gabby Petito revisited the relationship between Gabby and Brian, sparking renewed interest in the case. American Murder, Gabby Petito is available to stream now on Netflix. The Laundries have denied any wrongdoing and have never been charged with a crime. If you or someone you know is affected by any of the issues raised in this story, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or chat at the hotline.org.